Hey guys, it's Jim with Technosonic, and we are back with Radio 101. This time we are talking about the TDPx software that became available through the 136B upgrade program. The TDPx will work with an upgraded 136B running the 2.0 software, but you can use TDPx to speak to your 136B if you have not updated. It's running 173 or older. So that's okay. You can still use that software, and it is great in terms of being able to connect to the radio quickly and effectively. It gives us a lot of features as far as insert lines, remove lines, and so forth. A lot more flexibility in our programming of our code plug. And if you do the full upgrade on the 136B, which includes the 2.0 firmware update, it'll give you access to the full 500 channels now available on the 136B. So we're not going to spend too much time here with this. We're going to get right into the video and get you utilizing the TDPx. Thanks for your support of Technosonic, and thank you for your support for 30 years. We appreciate it, and we're looking forward to the next 30. All right, so let's get into the new Technosonic TDPx programming firmware for the 136B as well as the TDFM-9000 T6 module. All right, so we are at version 102, and that's available on our website, and we're going to look at this installation here. And to do the installation, we are going to simply need, as far as required resources, not much. We're going to want to download the new firmware, 102, and we will need our standard 136B programming cable. Now, a little caveat on the 136, because we are could be running two different versions of firmware. If on our 136B we're running firmware 173 or older, you only support 250 channels, and the radio is going to speak to you a little bit differently. So you want to select the 136A/B as your target radio. If you've done the new full upgrade that you've downloaded from the website, and you were running version 2.0 or newer, you would utilize the 136-V2 option. Okay, simple enough. Now, the firmware. Well, we're going to go to our Technosonic webpage, and you can download the firmware right from the front page here if you go download the update. This is the free update that we're providing all 136B operators that will update your channel count from 250 to 500. It provides better flexibility and a few more features in the radio, and we can hit the download page right here to download the update. If I go ahead and select that, we can scroll down, and our TDPx 102 programming software is part of the downloadable parts of the update. If we've already done that and we just need the software, we can also go to Support, Programming Software, and we can scroll down to, let's see, right here, TDPx software, 136, 136B, TDF-9000. TDPx 102 Next Generation Programming Software. Read more. I'm going to do that. And here is my download available here. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and it's going to download quickly right there. And I have my radio downloaded, or my software downloaded, and I can go right into where my downloads are. There's my 102, and this is a zip file, so be sure to extract all. I'm going to go ahead and extract all. It's going to give us my extracted files. We don't want to try to write a zip file into the radio, so we're going to go ahead and go to the setup, and we're going to run our 102 setup file. I'm getting a Windows protected because Technosonic is not a recognized software provider to Windows. I'm going to go ahead and say read more. There it is. There's my setup file. Unknown publisher, that would be us. And say run anyway. Say yes. Gives us our splash screen. Next. Alt setup. Next. And accept all, and then I can have it launch the TDPx software right from here. I'm going to say finished. Minimize that, and we're going to take a look here at our TDPx. I've got my 136B sitting here. And the first thing I'm going to need to do is go ahead, I'm going to plug in my programming cable. I'm going to power up the radio. And I can see I'm running 2.0.0 software, so I'm going to use that version 2 of the radio. I'm going to go ahead and let the radio boot. And we're going to put it into programming mode by pressing Program 8. And we can see now it says 3.8 communicating with the PC. So that's simple enough. Now, all we have to do is tell what COM port to talk on and select our radio. We can do that here. Select the target radio, select the COM port, or I can do this up under settings. Select the port and the target. So I'm going to go ahead and select the port here and say, select the port. I'm talking USB to serial on my COM4. Say OK. And we'll go down here and we'll select the target radio. Get this little warning, it's going to change it. And here's my radio selections. And I'm going to grab that 136B V2 and say OK. And it's going to have this basic default screen. And the first thing I'm going to want to do is say File. Or actually, I'm just going to come in here and just say Get from Radio. And I'm going to get my code plug off of this right away. I'm going to pull the code plug from the radio. You can see it's uploading to the PC. It'll take just a moment. All right, and that is complete. And what I want to do is first off is say File, Save As. And let's go ahead and save it as a default code plug for today. And say Save. Now I have the code plug that came off the radio. I'm going to go back in again, just good practice, and say File, Save As. I'm going to call this one, I'm going to call this Working. So this is my working file today. That way, if I need to ever step back and put the default code plug back in, I have it available. And now I have an updated working file that I can make my edit and changes to. So we've done that. Now I'm going to just go ahead and do a couple quick things here. I'm going to come in here to channel 1. And I am going to edit the description to channel 1. I'm going to come down here also, and I'm going to look here and I'm going to grab a channel. I'm going to go grab a channel 28, and I'm going to insert my new channel here. I'm going to say insert a row. And I can see AB318 is there. I'm going to insert the row, say OK. You can see AB318, my channel has moved down. So what was channel 28 is now channel 29 and so forth. And I can add my own channel back in here. I'm going to call this channel 28 just for purposes. Give it a frequency of 167.5. And I can see it's already a duplex frequency. If I want to make it a simplex frequency, if I want to make it duplex, I can do that. And here are my PL tones, and I can place my PL tones. They're all pre-selected here, and I can do that as well. So I can edit the code plug quite simply. Now you'll notice on this code plug, I have all of my channels in here. I have a full 136B code plug. Scroll all the way down, and my channels go to 220. But if I continue scrolling down, you'll see that I have added to this channel, to this code plug, 300, channel 300. That is because we did the 2.0.0 firmware update. And we highly suggest you do that. It'll add more features and functions to the radio. If I go down a little further, there's my channel 400. I jump down a little bit further. There is channel 500. And let's put a channel 500 in here. Channel 500. I'm going to go ahead and name this CHN 500. We'll call it 172.25. And we got 172. We got our simplex set up, and we're good to go. I'll go File, save the folder, and now I'm going to select all the data. So I got to select all the rows I want to write to the radio, and I'm going to say send to radio. Now, when I do this, it's 500 channels. This is going to take probably about 3 or 4 minutes, depending on your code plug. So I'm going to press this, and we're going to be patient for a few minutes. I'll go ahead and send to radio. And you can see on the PC, it's now still downloading from PC. It's going to purge the radio of all the old channels, and it's going to write all of this code plug back in. All right, so our transfer is complete. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I am going to go ahead and unplug the radio. I'm going to recycle the power. I'm going to let it go ahead and come up. And while it does that, I'm going to say OK here. And I do want to show you on the radio, on the software, is we do have, when we go into File, we do have an import option. So you can overwrite, you can open up a new file. So if you have a legacy code plug you want to start with, you can go ahead and load that straight into the TDPx. We also have an export version. We do have a help file, but everything else is right along the side here. There's my save to file. There's my print, get to radio, send to radio, select, deselect, and so forth. So very simple software to operate, very easy to use. And we can see now that the radio is up, we can go ahead and just channel through. There's channel 2, channel 3, channel 4, channel 1. Oh, there's channel 500. If I select channel and I want to go to channel 300. Oops. Sorry. Channel, select 300. I'm going to go ahead and scroll up. Oh, I did not put channel 300. I had channel 301. So there's our channel 301. And channel 401, those changed when we inserted the other channel. Channel 28. So we can go up to channel 28. And there's our new channel 28. So as you see, it moved all the channels down. So that's it for the TDPx software. Very simple. Makes code plug amendments, changes, and edits 100 times easier. And we appreciate all of your business. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're happy to help you and to walk you through whatever you need to learn on the 136B. Thank you. Thank you for the 30 years of support. And we will see you next time on Radio 101. So guys, this concludes the upgrade. I hope it went smoothly for you. If you have any problems or questions, please feel free to give us a call directly at Technisonic. The number is on the screen. Thank you for all your support, and we look forward to seeing you out there.